असवत्थपुञ्ज निखितं भवरूपमेकं ज्ञानं वदान्य भवतां भवनेकरूपम् गुरुवै सदां प्राणमहेत् नित्यं चिन्त्यो विचिन्त्यं भवतां सदा.
The essence of the vast ocean of knowledge of the Shastras was collected in the pictures of Upanishads, and thus 108 pictures in the form of Upanishads were created, filled with divine elixir. Of these 108 Upanishads, two are most important, the Shishyopanishad and the Guru Upanishad. It's been elucidated in Shishyopanishad who a real disciple is, what his qualities are, what his duty is, and what his aim is. Similarly, it has been clearly stated in Guru Upanishad that it is the responsibility of the Guru to solve all the problems of the disciple and help him get rid of them. It is a very difficult task because problems are there even in a Guru's life. It cannot be that a Guru lives in comfort while the disciple has to face all problems. It's been clearly stated in Guru Upanishad that the Guru should liberate the disciple of all the problems. When a disciple shall thus become liberated, he shall be able to progress quickly on the path shown by the Guru. The sage who had said this must have been a very competent Guru, and he must have followed a very strict code himself. Shishyopanishad and Guru Upanishad have in fact been written by the same sage. It has been stated in it who a real disciple is. I won't say that the duty of a disciple is to serve the Guru, massage his feet, wash his clothes, offer sweets, food or money to him. I don't want to go into such a discussion. I leave this to those Gurus who do not have anything to give to the disciples and hence give such preachings. There are several Gurus in Haridwar and Mathura who can preach like this. I should leave something for them to preach, hence I leave this to them. They shall say to you, "Child, I have to get a temple constructed. Give me 500 rupees, some clothes, sweets and food." Other than this, there are several things which a disciple should understand. In the Upanishad, the relation of a Guru and disciple has been said to be similar to the relation between two lovers. Kabir, a saint, has said in a couplet, "Main Ram ki bahuriya, Ram hi mera pati hoy." This seems to be a strange thing for a man to say that he is the wife of Ram and Ram is his husband. The people today may feel surprised how a man could have said such a thing. This appears strange only when we look at ourselves or the Guru with a corporeal vision. All of us or a disciple can have two types of ways to look at everything. A person does not become a disciple straight away. When he comes into the contact of a Guru, he does not have the capability of recognizing his Guru. If he had this power, then he would have already attained a high spiritual level. When he is not capable of recognizing the Guru, he cannot even recognize the gods. Hence, in the initial stage, he is just an inquisitive learner. The Diksha which I give to you in the beginning is Jigyasu Diksha. Jigyasu means an inquisitive person who wants to learn something. Several questions keep flooding the mind of such a person who is called a disciple by the Guru. Disciple is a common word, and whoever comes and touches the feet of a Guru says, "Gurudev, I am your disciple and I have been remembering you for the past 5 years. The Guru says, "Fine, my child, sit down." Just by saying these words, the person does not become a disciple and neither does one become a Guru. This is just a tradition. It is not at all correct. A person says, "Gurudev, Gurudev," and the Guru says, "Yes, my disciple." This stage is like an engagement between a man and a woman. The woman knows that she would marry the man and that he would be her husband. The man also knows that she would be his wife, but he cannot then say that she is his wife. He says that she is his fiancée. Similar is the relation of a guru and a disciple in the beginning. Hence, when a disciple obtains the first Diksha, it is called the Prarambhik Diksha or the first Diksha. And Diksha means that he is being initiated into spiritualism that till now he was among crows, among herons. You may not have seen a heron. Herons generally live near a lake. For hours they stand in water on one foot, waiting. You may throw a stone at it or shout at it, but it will not move. And as soon as it sees a fish, it dives its head into the water and catches its prey. Such deep is its concentration that it is called Bagula Bhagat or Saint Heron, while in reality it remains static just to fill its stomach. In the beginning, a disciple is quite like a heron. He touches the feet of a guru and says to him, "Guruji, help me. I don't have any children. My business is not flourishing. I want to get rich, and my wife keeps fighting with me. You can help me, and you have to solve all my problems. I have become your disciple, and I have offered 300 rupees to you as dakshina. Now my responsibility is over, and it is all up to you." Just imagine the plight of a guru. People have so many wishes, and fulfilling all of them is impossible even for God. If Lord Krishna appears today, even he cannot solve all their problems. He shall have to take birth 10,000 times in order to help you get rid of all your problems. First, man had no problem at all, and now he has nothing else but problems and more problems. According to Shishyopanishad, when a disciple comes to a guru, he is curious to know about him. He wants to know what is a guru, what is a disciple, is this guru real, how can he help me? Then he decides to test the guru once. He says to the guru, "Gurudev, my business is on a downslide. Please help me." Now a guru cannot say that he cannot do anything or that the disciple's luck is itself bad. The disciple has touched the guru's feet and offered some dakshina. So the guru says, "I bless you, everything shall be fine. If you seek the blessings of your parents, even they shall bless you with better luck." After 1 month, the disciple returns to the guru and says, "Gurudev, you had said that my income shall double, but nothing has happened. Now, as a guru, I could not have abused you, and neither did any close bond form between you and me so that I could have helped you. If you touch my feet, I shall surely bless you. This is the bare fact. It may sound bitter and maybe I should not say this to you, but I don't want to tie a cloth around your eyes and leave you to wander about. I want to lead you to your real destination." The disciple is, in the beginning, very inquisitive. Several doubts and suspicions arise in his mind, like whether the mantras have any significance, whether the tantra processes given in the magazine are true or not. He says to the Guru that he has chanted the mantra of Sahasrarupa Lakshmi 10,000 times, but Lakshmi did not appear. He thinks that as soon as he completes the chantings, Lakshmi should appear with a tray filled with diamonds and give it to him. But Lakshmi does not appear, and doubts arise in his mind whether the mantra is correct or not. But in reality, neither the mantra nor the gods are wrong, rather, your own concepts and perceptions are not clear. There are doubts in your mind, and you are still in the beginner's cradle. After this stage of inquisition ends, a person becomes a disciple. When all the questions, all concepts become clear, then the next stage sets in. The disciple comes to the Guru, and the Guru tries to explain everything to him. But at first, the disciple does not understand anything because the only aim of his life till then is to achieve all material comforts. His aim is not to accomplish Lakshmi sadhana, and neither is it to establish the Guru in his life and soul. He only wants that his wish should be fulfilled when he chants a mantra. When he performs Lakshmi sadhana, he only wishes for wealth. When he performs a sadhana for good health, his only desire is to become young like a 25-year-old. He keeps wishing for some miraculous charm with the help of which he could subjugate his wife. Now this is almost impossible in the 20th century. If you become rude, your wife shall behave even more rudely. You can't expect her to stand with her head bowed down before you all the time. Those times have gone and the reality is before you. In the second stage, all curiosity dies out and the disciple develops divine thoughts. When he comes closer to the Guru, he becomes spiritually enlightened. He comes to know that all that he had been wishing for was insignificant and there are other better things which he should acquire. If I go to the seashore, then what is the use if I just collect stones from its beach when inside the sea I can obtain pearls? If you stick to your material wishes, then you may obtain 20,000-25,000 rupees at the most. And if the Guru is very much pleased, he may bless you with a part of his sadhana powers, and thus you may obtain 25,000 to 50,000 rupees, or your family quarrels may stop. But obtaining such petty things is like collecting stones and pebbles from the seashore, which in fact hides richer treasures. As far as settling of problems is concerned, then I challenge you and give 1 month's time to go and find a person who is totally tension free. If you find such a person, then I am ready to worship you as God. This is an age of problems. Your own neighbor shall not let you live in peace and shall keep creating trouble for you. He may throw stones at your house, he may throw water into your house, he shall be a constant headache for you. If he remains docile, then some government official may start troubling you. This shall go on. If you go to the Guru with your headaches, then this shows only your inquisitive nature. This is not an evidence of a relation of a Guru and a disciple. But when you become enlightened spiritually, then you realize the truth. I am not asking you to leave everything. Some people say that they want to renounce their families and want to give up everything. But this is not a solution at all. This is cowardice and running away from responsibilities. You should face all problems and still rise high in life. The chief aim of your life should be to establish the Guru in your heart and to achieve the realization of Bhagavati Jagadamba, the Divine Mother. If you just wish to achieve the realization of Goddess Jagadamba for obtaining 5 million rupees from her, then you may perform sadhana for 5 million years, but the Goddess shall not appear before you. You may perform as many sadhanas as you wish, but you shall achieve success only when you accomplish them with an unselfish motive. Your thoughts, your aim must not be selfish. Bread and cloth are two distinct objects. You cannot eat cloth and you cannot wear bread. Similarly, the material needs are separate from the spiritual aspirations, and the two should not be intermixed. Sadhanas and material needs are distinct and both have their own significance in life, but they should be kept apart. If you say to the Guru that you would perform sadhana when your problems are solved, then I give you not 1 month, but 5 years to go and bring back a person who is tension-free. Problems shall always remain. First you shall be anxious to marry. When you marry, your wife shall remain dissatisfied. If she becomes happy, your mother shall wish for a grandson. When a son shall be born, he shall become ill. This goes on. Problems never end, and it is you who create them. You will say that you have this problem, that earlier you had just 1 problem and now you have 4. I did not give these problems to you. You created them yourselves. Your son will grow up, then you shall start worrying about his marriage. When he shall be married, you shall feel that his wife is not good-natured. You shall feel troubled when the son whom you educated yourself gives you only 500 rupees from his income. Is there any end to it? You have yourself created this state of chaos. I have not pushed you into it. You come to me and say, Guruji, what should I do now? You do not have a son and you come to me for help. What can I do? You shall obtain a son with your own efforts. I can't do anything. Do not create such a situation. Try and understand the 2 paths. Your problems and the solutions to them constitutes 1 path. The spiritual elevation of life is another path. The second path is more significant as it is the way to activation of Kundalini, the way to Sahasrar, the way to realization of God, the way to establish the Guru in yourself, the way to salvation, and the way to Siddhashram. Along with moving on the first path, you should also strive to progress on this second path. And there are 3 conditions for moving forward on this path. Narayanotvam Nikhileshwarotvam Mata Pita Guru Atma Twamevam Brahma Tvam Vishnu Rudra Twamevam Siddhashramotvam Guruvam Pranamyam Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Saka Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Twadeeyam Vastu Nikhilam ತುಭ್ಯಮೇವಂ ಸಮರ್ಪಯೇತ್. ಜೈ ಗುರುದೇವ್. ಪರಮಪೂಜ್ಯ ಗುರುದೇವ್ ಯೋಗಿರಾಜ್ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ನಿಖಿಲೇಶ್ವರಾನಂದಜಿ ಮಹಾರಾಜರ ಪವಿತ್ರತಮ ದಿವ್ಯ ಚರಣಾರವಿಂದಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಸಪ್ರೇಮಪೂರ್ವಕ ಸಮರ್ಪಣೆ. ಈ ಪಾವಾನುವಾದ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಕೃತಜ್ಞತಾಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಗುರೂಜಿ ನಿಖಿಲ್ ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದ